Good morning, students. Welcome you again in your accountancy class. As we have already started our unit 2, that is theory base of accounting. So today we are going to discuss something new about the accounting principles. In our last class, we have discussed that GAAP provide us three types of principles like assumptions, accounting concepts and accounting conventions. Today we will learn accounting assumptions. What is accounting assumption and its various types? In accounting, an assumptions or a postulate is that which does not require any proof, as they are self-evident truth in accounting. They are the basic foundation in the accounting process, and without considering these assumptions in accounting, it's not possible to prepare financial statements. একাউণ্টিঙত এন এজাম্পশ্যনছ বুলি ক'লে এনে কিছুমান অভিজ্ঞতাৰ কথা কোৱা হয় যিবোৰ অভিজ্ঞতা মানুহে বহু বছৰ ফাইনেন্সিয়েল ট্ৰানজেকশ্যনৰ লগত ডিল কৰাৰ পৰা আহৰণ কৰে। এনে অভিজ্ঞতাসমূহ স্বপ্ৰমাণিত অভিজ্ঞতা যাক কোনো বৈজ্ঞানিক বিশ্লেষণ কৰিব নোৱাৰি। এনেধৰণৰ এজাম্পশ্যনছসমূহক ইগনোৰ কৰি ফাইনেন্সিয়েল ষ্টেটমেণ্ট বনোৱা সম্ভৱ নহয়। আৰু আজি আমি এই এজাম্পশ্যনছ বেলেগ ধৰণৰ এজাম্পশ্যনছবোৰৰ বিষয়ে আলোচনা কৰিম। So first assumption is the business entity concept. According to this assumption, business entity concept, business is treated as an entity which is separate and distinct from its owner. It is further assumed that business has its own identity distinct from the owners. Clear? A concept ki bujhay business entity concept is a business aru owner both are separate. Taluk duijonore nija identity ase, individual identity ase. Both have their own individual identity and both have their own individual name. Business of owner বা ownerকে business বুলি treat কৰিব আমি নোৱাৰো। Businessৰ নিজৰ identity, নিজৰ income, নিজৰ assets, নিজৰ liabilities থাকিব আৰু ownerৰ নিজৰ নাম, identity, income, assets, liabilities থাকিব। আমি business আৰু ownerক একে হিচাপে treat কৰিব নোৱাৰো। Both are different. And based on these assumptions, we can treat the owner's investment as a capital and owner's withdrawal as a drawing. In the preparation of financial statements of a business enterprise, this business entity concept is always utilized. If such assumption is not considered, it will be difficult to distinguish the personal expenses and business expenses. It will also difficult to ascertain the income of the business as well as income of the owner. So to determine the actual income of the business as well as actual income of the owner, it is very much needed to consider this concept, business entity concept. Clear? But drawing a line of separation between the owner and the business is very difficult. Sometimes it becomes so much difficult to differentiate between the personal expenses and business expenses. Like, for example, the use of a personal car for the purpose of business or use of official phone for the purpose of personal reason. It can be difficult to distinguish between the personal expenses or business expenses. But even though each and every business organizations are required to maintain this business entity assumption, and they have to maintain the separate legal existence of their business from their personal life. So in short, business entity concept, it is the very basis of accounting principles. This concept assumes that The business enterprise and its owners are two separate independent identities. And for these purposes, the business and the personal transaction of its owners are treated separately. For example, when owner invested money in the business, it is recorded as a liability of the business to the owner. Similarly, when the owner takes away something from the business like cash or goods for his personal use, these are treated as the business expenses. Clear? What it indicates? The business entity concept indicate that business and the owners have their own separate individual identity. Clear? So second concept is the going concern concept. As the name suggests, going concern, it means that we should assume that our business will be continue or goes to a indefinite period of time. This concept underlines the assumptions that the enterprise has neither any intention and nor any necessity to close the business within a short period of time. This concept is based on the assumption that accounting is always done with a view that business entity will last for a long time so that it can able to achieve the future objective of the business. The going concern consumption inspire or motivate the owner to work with their full potential. For example, if the owner himself is doubtful for the longevity of the business enterprise, he will not employ further capital in the business, or he will not classify the assets as a fixed assets which will be used for long period of time. Besides the above, the parties interested in the business will stay connected only when the longevity of the concern is assured. So from this point of view also, this going concern concept is very necessary for each and every business organization. Going concern conceptor main basis to হৈছে যে business to আমি এনেকে accounts maintain কৰিব লাগিব businessৰ that business will be continued for long period of time. আমি কেতিয়াও এই ভাবটো লৈ বিজনেস কৰিব নালাগিব যে আমাৰ বিজনেসটো 6 মাহত বা এবছৰত বন্ধ হৈ যাব। আমাৰ সদায় মোটিভটো থাকিব যে আমাৰ বিজনেসটো উতে জীৱন থাকিব, যি ইচ্ছা মনত লৈ যি অবজেক্টিভ মনত লৈ বিজনেসটো ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰিছিল হে ফুলফিল কৰিবৰ কাৰণে বিজনেস will be continued for long period. Clear? So in short, going concern concept assume that our enterprises, our business will be continue for a indefinite period of time so that we can able to achieve our objective. And based on these assumptions, assets are recorded as the cost price instead of market price, because our motive is not to sell our assets in future but to use them for a long period of time. That's why we ignore the market price of our assets. Clear? And these are recorded as the cost price. Clear? The next concept is the accounting period concept. In our earlier concept, that is the going concern concept, we assume that our business will be continued for long period of time. But under accounting period concept, this whole life of the business should have to be divided into separate segments or separate equal periods. The basic reasons for this segmentation is to find out the financial performance or financial result of the business at the end of each segment. The basic reasons for this segmentation is to ascertain the financial results and take the corrective steps at the appropriate time. Accounting period concept or basic assumption হৈছে যে গোটেই লাইফটো বিজনেছৰ এটা হোল লাইফক আমি কি কৰিব লাগিব উই শুড হেভ টু ডিভাইড দেম ভাগ কৰি দিব লাগিব কিমানকে 12 মান্থছকে ভাগ কৰি পেলাব লাগিব ভাগ কৰাৰ মুখ্য উদ্দেশ্য হৈছে যে আমি এট দ্য এণ্ড অফ 12 মান্থছ আমি কি উলিয়াব পাৰোঁ ফাইনেন্সিয়েল পাৰফৰ্মেঞ্চ বিজনেছৰ কেনেকুৱা পাৰফৰ্ম কৰিছে কি ৰিজাল্ট কৰিছে যাতে বিজনেছৰ প্ৰফিট হৈছে নে লছ হৈছে কেনেকুৱা পজিশ্যনত আছে তাৰ আমি এটা ৰিজাল্ট উলিয়াব পাৰোঁ এই ৰিজাল্টটো ওলোৱাৰ মুখ্য কাৰণ হৈছে যে আমি কি কৰিব পাৰোঁ ৰিজাল্টৰ ওপৰত বেছ কৰি আমি ফিউচাৰত কাৰেক্টিভ একশ্যনছ কি বেলেগ প্লেন ল'ব পাৰোঁ প্লেনবোৰ ডিচাইড কৰিব পাৰোঁ জেনেৰেলি একাউণ্টিং পিৰিয়ড কনচেপ্টে একাউণ্টিং পিৰিয়ডটোক ফাইনেন্সিয়েল ইয়েৰত ডিভাইড কৰিছে যিটো 1 এপ্ৰিলত ষ্টাৰ্ট হয় আৰু 31 মাৰ্চত এণ্ড হয় ক্লিয়াৰ তো একাউণ্টিং পিৰিয়ড কনচেপ্ট used the accounting period of 12 months which start on 1st April and ended on 31st March of the next year. Clear? So, accounting period concept assumes that business need regular progress reports and for this purposes they divide the whole life of the business into some equal accounting periods and each period consists of 12 months which start on 1st April and ended on 31st March. At the end of each accounting period, each and every business organization prepare their final accounts so that they can able to ascertain their financial performance and financial position and take regular actions for their future progress. Clear? Last concept is the money measurement concept. As we all know that in a business, a number of activities are conducted. Some are monetary activities or some are non-monetary activities. And this money measurement assumptions distinguishes between the monetary as well as non-monetary aspect of a transaction. According to this concept, only the monetary transaction, that means those transactions which can be measured in terms of money, are to be recorded in the books of accounts. Clear? আমি সচৰাচৰ জানো যে বিজনেছত দুই ধৰণৰ ট্ৰানজেকশ্যন হয় কিছুমান ইকনমিক এক্টিভিটিজ ইকনমিক ট্ৰানজেকশ্যন আৰু কিছুমান নন ইকনমিক ট্ৰানজেকশ্যন ইকনমিক ট্ৰানজেকশ্যনছ লাইক পাৰচেজ অফ গুডছ চেলছ অফ গুডছ payment of salary, payment of electricity bill, received of rent. This type of transactions are monetary transaction because this can be measured in terms of money or rupees. Besides the above, there are other activities which are also conducted which cannot be measured in terms of money, like kunbu transaction jak ami money convert koribo noaro, like employer employee relationship, efficiency of the management. Clear? These activities cannot be measured in terms of money, but according to money measurement concept, বিজনেছত আমি কোনবোৰ ট্ৰানজেকশ্যন আকৌ ৰেকৰ্ড কৰিব পাৰিম আমি একাউণ্টছত অনলি মানিটাৰী ট্ৰানজেকশ্যন যাক আমি মানিত কনভাৰ্ট কৰিব পাৰোঁ সেইবোৰ ট্ৰানজেকশ্যনহে ৰেকৰ্ড কৰিব পাৰিম So basic assumptions of money measurement concept is that in business only the monetary transaction, that means the transactions which can be measured in terms of money, are to be recorded. Clear? It provides this concept provide a common unit of measurement, that is the money, for recording their transactions. Based on these assumptions, other qualitative activities, other qualitative transactions like relationship between management and employee, workers' efficiency, their training progress, these are not recorded in the books of accounts. The financial statements which are prepared by business organization, they reflect on it only the monetary transactions, monetary activities of the business in one accounting year. It ignores the market condition, technological changes, efficiency of the employee, efficiency of the management. These sort of important things are ignored in accounting. Clear? So this is the time to sum up the session. So based on today's discussions, we can able to answer the following questions. Question number 1, explain the basic assumptions of accounting. Here you have to explain the 4 assumptions that are business entity concept, going concern concept, accounting period concept, and money measurement concept. And question number 2, explain number 1, business entity concept. Number 2, going concern concept. Number 3, accounting period concept. And number 4, money measurement concept. Clear? So your classwork for today, mention the principle applied for the following statements. Kuntu statement or kuntu principle apply hobo tumaloke okol mention koriba. Number 1, owners investments are treated as the liability of the business. Number 2, business will not be closed in the near future. Number 3, only monetary transactions are recorded in accounting. And number 4, the whole indefinite accounting period is divided into equal accounting periods. 1 marker karone tumaloke okol just kuntu statement or kuntu principles apply hobo tumaloke mention korile hobo or within time class time or tumaloke submit koriba. Thank you so much students, and if you have any doubt you are free to call me.